Hey everybody, good morning. I'm on my way to work. This is my first day back from 5 years officially. And I'm on my way in to the government office that I work for. I hope everybody is doing well today. It's this is a trip. Somebody was on my behind. I don't like this at all. I could not sleep last night. I woke up to use the bathroom and I couldn't go back to sleep. I started having, anxiety about getting up extra early. I'm still running late, but getting up extra early and being on time and whatnot, and just not really feeling this at all. Now, certain times I did have to go into the office to do some things, within this 5-year period. We've been off since 2020. Not off, but I mean working from home remotely since 2020, March 11th, of course. So I would have to go in the office to do certain things, and then I come on back home after 3-4 hours. So it's not like I wasn't going in, but this is full blast. But last night I had to coax my mind. You're talking about positive thinking. I had to feed my brain positive words of encouragement so I could calm my body down. It's like when you get older and you don't get that sleep, it's like you feel like you're like going crazy or something, when you can't go back to sleep because your mind is racing and your body follows. Your body, if you're stressed out, your body gonna be stressed out. So I'm having, itching on my hands because I have eczema, pains in my hands because I have carpal tunnel syndrome and stuff like that. So finally I got back to sleep, and by the time I got back to sleep good, dreaming in my REM, your deepest sleep, it was time to wake up. It was time to wake up. So I hit the alarm, I hit the snooze button, and then I got back up and went back and I, jumped in the shower. Well, I didn't jump in the shower, I eased. I eased in the shower and just, commenced to getting ready and stuff. But this disrupts your whole flow, your body flow, if you know what I mean, and everything, your habits and everything. And I wanted to, go work out, so I'm going to still try to do that and everything. But I don't know. I don't even know about that. I don't know. But so I'm on my way. This little orange stuff, orange sticking out, is my hair clamps. Because I twisted my hair myself, and of course it was just rising up here and there when I woke up this morning. So I said, well, I'm gonna put some hair clamps on it and just hopefully that'll straighten them out or whatever. If it don't, oh well. So the first day they let us dress casual, jeans, casual office, but I don't even remember what office is, y'all. So I got on a t-shirt I got from Jamaica and a warm-up jacket and some sneakers for the first day. Now when I get there, parking is going to be crazy because they rented out or whatever, gave our parking lot away. And it's a big campus that I work on. And I may have to walk, and I have to call my supervisor to come and get me. And it's just nuts. But we're going to see when we get there and stuff. But I'm not feeling this at all. And the productivity was so good while we were at home. We were humping, so we could stay at home. That was the first thing, the first premise. when they first threw this fish out, threw the bait out before COVID. Oh, let's, you can stay at home and work, but you got to really, really put your productivity out there. And so it just so happened, it was better. It was better. It was much better. Now, going back into the office, I don't know. Because they're going to be doing studies. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to stay. Because I have the age and the years to go. And I'm praying on it. And I'm like, man, I'm going to be honest with y'all because that's my thing. God told me, he downloaded it to me. He said, you've been working all these years. You've been working. That's all you've been doing. That's all you've been doing. What about me? What about me? What have you done for me? Because nothing that you do, unless it's for God, it don't last no way. It don't last. It don't matter if they take every dime that you got. If you ain't doing nothing for God, it don't last. In eternity, it does not last. Okay? So, I was thinking about that. Like, dang, I've been working since I was a kid. And a lot of people have. I poured into Social Security. They always looming a threat with that, looming that over our head. Like, oh, they gonna take your Social Security. Yeah, they gonna do this. They gonna take your pension. Now they messing with the pension, and stuff like that, making it harder for you. Put the people behind me have to put in more money in their pension and get less out. How cruel is that? You might as well just say, no, I don't want no pension. I'll do it on my own. I'll seek, I'll seek out somewhere else. They're gonna mandate you to put in some more money and get less money out. Craziness. Just pure evil to me. I'm sorry. Okay, not sorry, but I'm just saying. So I hit this traffic. People drive, of course, more aggressively now since 2020. No matter where you go, you see people. I don't even know why they have stop signs anymore, especially in my area, because they don't use them. They just go through them. And people be driving their cars. I notice a lot of people drive their cars and they be tore up, especially young people. They be tore up and they just be driving them like they don't care. They don't care. They think, I guess they think there's some of them, I don't know. Just they don't care. I don't know what they be thinking. So that my reactions are slower now in the car, driving. They're slower, because you're older, so they're slower. So I said, well, I'm going to slow down, which I have done. Just slow down my pace driving, because I used to get on the expressway and in the morning when I lived near the toll road. And I'm going to be honest, I used to get on the expressway, merge on, and I go at least 70 to 80 and go straight over to the left lane and hit it. I don't do that no more. I would never do that no more. Because I'm older now. So things have changed. Things have changed immensely. Y'all, I just say a prayer for me, because I honestly, like I said, I don't have a problem with the people I work with or anything, but just the morale of this whole situation, the changes. You have to read everything before you decide if you're going to take a buyout, if you're going to take an early out. You got to read. If there's enough money in the appropriations, it's subject to how much money is in the appropriation. That's the funded, part of the government in your section. If they don't have enough money, they're going to give you what they have. They're going to split it evenly. You don't know, and then you could have less money, bring less money home, because you took this program, you chose to utilize this program, and now you bringing home less money because they don't have enough money in the appropriation fund. And how are you going to meet your bills if you? So it's like a toss up. But I'm tired. I could be doing so many other things. I have so much stuff to do around my house. It's ridiculous. I have so much like stuff in the basement that I need to clear out. I could have a garage sale. I need stuff cleared out in my garage. My son's vehicle is in my garage. It's been there for I don't know how long. I need to get rid of that. Get that part cleaned out. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I need to do. I need to get a window replaced because it got a crack in it in the house. I need to do a lot of stuff. I need to get my Social Security rolling too. I need to apply for that if I'm going to leave. All kinds of stuff. But mostly just, I deserve a break. I deserve it. And like I said, spending time for God, with God, because you don't know what's going to happen. My parents, my mother, she passed away when I was 15 years old. She was 59 when she passed away. And she did not get a chance to retire. And you looking at me, you looking at my mother, okay? But she did not get a chance to even retire and enjoy that life. She got sick and she passed away. And that's another thing God told me in the middle of the night. That still small voice was like, your mother was 59 when she passed away. She did not get a chance to retire and live that life. Of course, she's in glory. She's sleeping and will rise. And she's at peace or whatever. Her soul is with the Lord. But she didn't even get a chance to retire. She had a good job too. It was a blue collar job, but it was a darn good paying job because she worked for the county. And I remember as a little girl, she used to show me her paycheck. And back then, it was like 7 something every 2 weeks, which was pretty good money back in that day. Pretty good money. And she would have had a nice pension had she, had she lived, long enough to collect one and stuff. And then my father, he came out of working because he got sick, and so he had to go on disability. Did he get a chance to? He enjoyed his retirement. He did what he wanted to do. But see, I want to travel. I want to at least go somewhere once a year, go on some cruises or something. I don't care if it's like I said, I ain't picky. I'm like, I don't have to go to Ireland or whatever, wherever these people are going, to Bali and all that. I don't have to necessarily go there, I'm just happy jumping in my car going somewhere, out of town and stuff, or on a cruise, or to the islands or something like that. I get to, maybe one day I will get to Johannesburg, or South Africa, or somewhere, Nigeria. I don't know. Maybe I will. My fantasy is Paris. My goal is Paris, France one day, so they can call me by my last name is French. I want to hear them say my last name as pronounced in French. But yeah, so I'm almost there. I don't know what time it is, but I don't want to pull up and be on the property and be on this phone and stuff in case Uncle E is watching. I almost cussed. But yeah, I'm almost there. I'm not. And so the first day is just going to be a bunch of malarkey anyway. Setting up your computer. I don't even know what room number. I don't even remember the goddamn room number our new office is in. All I know is it's upstairs. That's all I know, okay? I don't know what room number or nothing this in. I know where my desk is. I'm going to sit my ass down and be quiet and do my work. And make sure I push fluids all day. Because I got to have my water. You know, especially to rev up for tonight, you know, if I'm going to go to class, which I seriously doubt. I'm just tired. I'm tired. So anyway, y'all, this is just pray for me. I swear, just say a word for me. Give me some kind of encouragement, y'all, because I'm at the point where I just want to live my life. I ain't got used to dressing the way I want to dress, and they put out a dress code for us too. I haven't even looked at it. I'm like, I know what office attire is. I don't have to look at that BS. But yeah. So anyway, y'all, I'm just going in, doing this 8.5, 9 hours, whatever I signed up for, and getting the heck out of there. And that will be it until to my date of retirement. You know, because this really puts a damper. All of this really puts a damper on my, I'm not gonna say spirit, but my mind and my body. Because my body is like, what are you doing right now? It's like, what are you doing? Where are we going? And I you know, I'll get up with y'all and let y'all know how the first day went. So I'm about to pull up in a few minutes. I don't even know what time it is. Hopefully I'm on time. We'll see what this looks like, and I will holler at you all later. And I gotta take these out of my hair. I hope I don't forget. All right, y'all. Love y'all much. Thanks for watching, and I will holler back. Okay. Have a great day.